was Father's Day, 2025, and at a Florida Gulf Coast car show, featured a select variety of show vehicles, cars, trucks, classic muscle cars, but there was one vehicle in particular that stood out the most, one that looked like a warrior waiting for battle. I'm Dan Fisher, and this is the all-new Racers and Rods Special Inside Drive. Dale Alward has been the owner of this World War II Jeep for 40 years, a truck once built for the U.S. Army in 1945.
The last year that the Willys World War II Jeep was built, 1945. They didn't build any more Jeeps until 1950. They had changed from them, they called them M38s.
This Willys Jeep is one of 361,349 models ever made, measured at 131 inches in length and 62 inches in width. Looking around, the Jeep has some historically distinctive features, and if one looked hard enough, they'll see that the gear shift knob came from half of a grenade. And there's a story to that.
The gear shift knob is half a hand grenade. Given to me by my father, who cut it in half during World War II and used it as a gear shift knob on ammunition trucks in the Battle of the Bulge in Europe. And he said everyone had a good luck piece. Some had rabbit's feet, some had pictures of a girlfriend, and some had hand grenades. He wasn't original, he just copied what he saw other guys do. But he said he got the armor to take the powder out of it, and then he cut it with a hacksaw on the bench and put it on the gear shift of his truck. And he said you would leave with full trucks, come back with empty trucks, and they would give you another full truck. So he said you'd unscrew that knob and put it on the next truck they gave you full of ammunition to go to the artillery.
Among other eye catchers, a horseshoe for good luck, tied on to the grill. Dale said the Jeep was already restored by the time he bought it from the original owner, up in the state of New York. He said it was partially restored by an Army mechanic in World War II, who at the time invited children in his neighborhood to his garage to witness him working on the Jeep while admiring the marvels of this warrior on wheels.
Not restored, it was restored in New York State before I got it, and it was actually partially restored by an Army mechanic, a World War II Army mechanic. And he used to bring the neighborhood kids in his garage and show them the Jeep that he was restoring, and he would start the engine. And one of the kids told his father about it, and the father came and looked at it and ended up buying it and finishing the restoration. And he took it to a car show, military car show at a military supply in White Plains, New York. And on his first outing, a gun dealer from Orlando talked him into selling it to him. He said it took 3 days to talk him into selling it. But he wouldn't relent. He finally sold it to him. And he brought it to Orlando and mounted a live .30 caliber on it. And fired it at the gun range from the Jeep. And I don't know how long, but shortly thereafter, he came down with brain cancer and had to sell the Jeep. Couldn't use it anymore. And I saw his ad and ended up buying it from him, bringing it home from Orlando. Had it ever since.
Nice.
And I've added a lot to it. It was very plain when I got it.
Dale said, for this model, the gun had been deactivated a long time ago and has been used for display purposes only, which has to be taken down every time Dale takes the legendary 4x4 out for a spin. This model packs a Willys L134, a flathead straight 4-cylinder engine, nicknamed the Go Devil. For Dale, the whole Jeep is one of a kind. A truck free of all things digital and maintenance friendly from the ground up. Dale said, it's just a matter of knowing where to look if one were in the market for buying a similar model for their own. It giddies up by a push of the foot and handles with ease. The Willys Jeep is a mobile monument of America's military might, conceived by a vision of freedom and peace through strength, displayed publicly in a car show setting.